mute my microphone because meeting's gonna start in a second.
Right on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. With two idiots misinterpreting the news so you don't have to. Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz. And that's Jack with a late scheduled 12 o'clock meeting as he's sitting there going, what the fuck? What's going on with this? Who the hell's scheduling meetings at 12 o'clock? But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It's Thursday, February 4th or the 3rd? 4th or 3rd? What is it? 3rd, that's right. 2020. And of course, if you're having connection issues getting into the game again like Jack was, just do what I suggested to get Jack in game and use a VPN connection to Florida, and you'll get right into the game because that works like a freaking charm because the problem seems to be only in Texas. As Jack was sitting there going, I can't get in. I says, you got a VPN, don't you? He goes, yeah, why? I says, well, just connect to Florida. You'll get right in. And no shit, right? It worked like a charm. Thumbs up for that, right? It does. Shadow Storm. Thank you for the follow. Shadow Storm 0681. I'm going to guess that's a birthday, right? 681. Depends on where you work. Is that what you're saying, Candace? Yeah, well, yeah. Jack does have his lunch hour blocked perpetually, but that doesn't stop them from scheduling meetings right the hell over his lunch hour. It's the first thing I told him to do: schedule lunch hour. You like that new intro, Tina, huh? It's a catchy little tune, ain't it? Yeah, good story. Is yeah, the Grateful Bar did a really great job. I mean, she did that on the fly, literally, as she was just playing around. And if you want to see that video, I got a copy of it, or at least, yeah, I think I got a whole copy of it. I can send you a link to that would allow you to check out how she did it, how, and how it all came about. There's actually another little song in there that I haven't clipped yet because the "I Love This Shit" song was just way too good. What is this economist? Yeah, corporate is less friendly than government. Absolutely, because the government's got to do their stuff and give you the actual time off. Otherwise, they got to pay you like lots and lots and lots of penalties. Absolutely. But good news out there for everybody who is snowed in, iced in, frozen, or whatever it is. And we're gonna get out to yeah, Jack is more than that, Bridge Troll. Jack is literally jack of all trades at his company. He's uh he's got like 20 damn titles these days. They keep promoting him to do other stuff. And of course, got to give shout outs to everybody. Did Texas get froze? Yes, it did. Right before the show, Jack was telling me that there's ice on his neighbor's lawn and he's out taking his smoke breaks in his garage because it's too cold to go outside and turning on the fireplace to warm the damn place up because it's cold out there, folks. It's cold out there. As I was saying, for all those of you folks who are frozen in, stuck in, Chris went ahead and did it again. It is snowing in the Dallas area, says Treasure Pile. But right out to the Tweetiverse. New tweet from Chris with half the USA under a layer of ice. You guys need to stay home and play. Turn back on double XPs until the country isn't frozen over. Enjoy. So, double XP is back. I didn't notice it with my login today, but I happened to be logged in overnight by mistake because I got the log out yesterday. So, it is what it is. So it probably showed up at midnight. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and share this beautiful report for you. The Windows Shift S. There we go. You guys are gonna love this. Oh yeah, look at that. Treasure Pile's got pictures of snow. I'll show you all that in just a second as we get over here. And I'll put that up on screen. That's Texas. The heck is that? You got a fence down or something there? Or is that the... Oh, okay, no, that's a deck. Okay, I get it. This looks really weird in that picture. But, yeah. For those of you who want to know where I'm sitting, that's where I'm sitting right there. That's right. Gonna be 80 plus today. It's currently 79 degrees and sunny right here in sunny Florida. And Thraddy, absolutely, if you're too tired of the truckers tying all the crap up and you're tired of that cold weather, come on down. Fire up the hot tub, get yourself a suntan, and enjoy the good weather.
I think I just burn, but you know.
Well, yeah, you have that very, very, very fair skin, so yeah, that's okay. Out back we have I think I can show this as well. Let's see if I can get this up real quick. Let's see if Laz can get it up. For those of you who haven't seen this, a little peek into what we've been doing around the house. Many of you may know that recently had a pool finished down here. And we're going to go ahead and pull these over here so you can see that, yeah, the pool's got a nice covered area. You got a nice tent out there right next to the hot tub so that you can sit underneath the shade to not burn. And of course, we've got it lighted up real nice and pretty like for nighttime and all that good stuff. So when you're out there at nighttime, that's actually early nighttime picture, but you can see it's pretty bright out there. So we can hang out all day, all night, have a good time. Well, thank you, Treasure. It took a while. We contracted this. This is just basic pictures. That's mom. Mom first time in the pool during Christmas time. That's right, Christmas time, hanging out in the pool. And that's yours truly, hanging out in the hot tub, because that's what it's all about to me. Of course, Jack's got a hot tub too, but his hot tub is probably not too usable in that weather right now. But yes, this is got my American flag lights out there, lighting it all up. But overall, yeah, it's come to the point where this is just a great shot these days. It's got plenty of room on the decks. Originally, it wasn't going to be this big, but we had to expand it, so it's all covered in. Got the tent, got the lounging areas, got got all the stuff you need. Yeah, we scheduled it, and it was supposed to be a 3-month job, and the 3-month job wound up being almost a year from start to finish. But it's finally done. So, Betty, you can take a picture of what your skin looks like anytime. It's usually that real milky white color, anyway, isn't it?
It gets a little darker in the summer.
I don't know. I've had pictures from you over the years now, and I haven't quite noticed much of a change, to tell you the truth. But the
Fine, my skin sparkles all year long.
yes, there you go. And shout outs to all you folks coming out here from the Robot Overlords clan. Is we got Selenia, Dead New Day, and Tamar out here, as well as Econdis. Thank you all for coming out, and there's a whole bunch of other people floating around. Also going on today, real quick. Let's get this up on screen. The hell is that? There is, at least there was. Let's see if it's still there. Nope, not there. Oh, there it is. Cosmo DJ doing mentor training out in Athos's castle, apparently. So if you're looking for some mentor training, you can get on out there. Oh, Jack became a cat. There you go. As he's pacing around because he's annoyed that he's got to be in this meeting right now. Absolutely. But anyway, enough of that stuff. Enough of that stuff. I was thinking about doing some videos today, but I'm not going to do it without Jack here, so maybe tomorrow. And Bridge Troll says, I just joined the team there. He detests Castle Athos for mentoring. Why is that? Why is that? Because it's not efficient. Econdis, your kilt. He's got a red kilt on. That's about all. And his bunny slippers and bunny ears. Can't mentor all skills in one area. Why not? That doesn't make sense. Oh, because I gotcha. There's no training dummies in the same, yeah, in the same area. Gotcha. They can't craft and train, yeah. I got it. I got it. Yeah, well, is you get what you pay for. And in a free game, sometimes you don't get much. I mean, yeah, they forgot to play the game before they designed. Absolutely, Bridge Troll is you know. He's come out to Owl's Head, and Owl's, well, you've got a whole training facility just built just for that reason out here, so yeah. I'm sure people would follow you if you wanted to steal his steal his training session. Unless he's standing in one area and you're standing in another. Not anymore. What do you mean not anymore? So you telling me you moved that lot finally? You gonna finally sell me that lot? Is that what you're telling me? Well, now I gotta go look. Now I gotta go look. Yeah, well, let's do this since okay. You gonna stay there? You gonna stay here? Hey, you can't make up my mind. Let's put up the kitty cam. This kitty just doesn't know where he wants to stay today. He wants to attack the camera. He wants to attack my hands. Oh, I missed it. Bye, kitty. Let's try this again. Because we want to play with kitties when we want to do Shrouded Avatar. Oh, so the lot's still there. It's just not set up for well, it's still set up for crafting, but it looks a lot sparser than it used to look. A lot sparser. Of course, also don't forget to visit my potions and fireworks vendor right next to Bridge Troll right over here. You can get potions, dyes, and fireworks right here in Owl's Head. Let's get back to the lot if I can get around that sign. If I can get around that sign. But yeah, remember, if you want to get rid of that lot, I'll be more than happy to take it off your hands. It's just what I need, another lot in Owl's Head. Yeah, let's see. What's Rusty doing? Can we... Where is he? There he is. I love my camera arm. Allows me to go just about anywhere in the room with it and follow Rusty. Just too bad I don't have... Actually, I do have a zoom on that, don't I? All right. Let's see if we can't can't magnify Mr. Rusty. Which camera is it? There you go. What is that little terror up to? Is he tearing up my couch? There we go. Bridge Troll! With 500 bits. 500 bits. Holy crap. Thank you, BT. Let me get this zoom back to normal because And what are we playing? Portal Purgatory? Portal Purgatory. All right, gonna get us doing something a little different. Portal Purgatory. Let's get it loaded. There it is. Make sure you're raffled up. Make sure you're bundled up. Make sure you type exclamation mark play to get in on the action. Is Jack going to open up a race? Just a race as well? Is he listening? No marbles? Apparently no marbles from Jack. So we're going to click start. In 3, 2, 1, start. Give you all 69 seconds to get in on the action. Oh, and there goes the pillow. Rusty just taking down the pillow. He's just having all sorts of fun over there. Go, Rusty. Usually by this time of the day, he's taking a nap up here on my desk, but today he's just a little bit more rambunctious. There we go. Is he chasing now? He's just having all sorts of fun. All right. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Chasing shadows. Just looking for that shadow that the groundhog didn't see yesterday. Puddle Purgatory. Let's see if we can get somebody to the end. And here we go. Big dog popped up. Ejected. Dead New Day. Stays on the track. Treasure pile popped and gone. Oyster 72 with a shot right into the bucket. Congratulations, Oyster 72, as the flaming wall of death comes to take everybody else. Here it comes. I make it into the basket before the flaming wall of death takes out everybody else. And there it goes. Oyster 72, congratulations. What is your in-game name? This way we can send you some scrolls. Yes, Rusty is a freak. He is. He is Oyster in-game. Oyster, do I have you on my friends list? I don't know about that. I'll have to check. Not a name I'm familiar with, so welcome to the stream. As we get you some scrolls. There we go. As we get back to the main screen here, let's just see if we've got Oyster on the list. Nope, you weren't on the list, but you are now. There you go. Thank you for the ad. And 1-0 hanging out on the lot too. Anybody wants to PvP? Come PvP with 1-0. Sorry, 1Z, OZ. All right, anyway, moving on. The hell was that, dude? The hell did you do? He's out there. He's really out there doing something. We're going to just put that back on the desk so when he comes back, he's just tearing it up in there today. Let's get out to some Shroud news and discussion. We're going to start with the player dungeon single spawner idea, and I'm sure some of you guys and gals would like. Yeah, that was crazy. And he has a link here to the picture. I guess it's the same picture that's in here. So yeah, but what he's asking for is a single spawner for multiple spawn points in a dungeon. So idea behind it is a single spawn encounters that would have loot and XP, more loot than average on boss encounters, but fewer to be placeable. To make spawners statues, but only viewable by the person who placed them. Create a point system based on dungeon size to limit the number you can place. That really doesn't make sense. Create a special deco only rooms for single spawn encounters. Well, if it's the deco only room, then you wouldn't spawn in it. And by incorporating these ideas, you would eliminate the ability to exploit single spawns in player dungeon. And Oswald, he comes back and says, T15 spawner statues used to only be visible in design mode. I don't know how this has changed. Yeah, I thought that they were only available to the actual owner and only in design mode once you're in dungeon mode. I haven't tried that in a while. Let's see, do I have any spawners down here? I'll be right back, folks. I don't know if this dungeon actually has any spawners in it. Been so long since I've actually used this dungeon. Tina, absolutely. He underestimates the use to exploit. As the idea that you can build your own dungeon and build your own farming system, was taken advantage of from day one, from people who really wanted to just sit and not be molested with other stuff. And let's see, is this my actual spawned dungeon, or is this? I guess I should come over here and let you all see what I'm doing down here. This is, I guess the easy way for me to do this would be to fly and just, whoa, what the heck is that? And zoom out and see. Yeah, this is my fully connected dungeon. I believe it is. All right, this should connect down here. So yeah, let's just take a look and come on. That doesn't connect. Does that connect? And right now, yes, I'm in deco mode, so there is nothing down here to molest me. I just want to see something in a couple of these rooms. I should have a giant room down here. Yeah, this is a giant room. So my spawner would be where? Over here? Yeah, there's the spawner in the giant room. Rusty, get out of there. So let's go put it in deco mode, or in play mode. And see if the spawner is visible. So I'm curious. Yes, a troll room, Ridge Troll. A troll room. Yeah, I had to have a troll room. I've also got the minecart dungeon in another town. Rusty. Yeah, you gotta get out of there. Yeah. You're not supposed to be playing with my wires. Okay, so let's put this into enable adventure mode. Let's put some armor on because I'm going to need it. Let's get Kitty out because I'm probably going to need him.
What are you doing? Did you
Testing
did
something
you
in a dungeon.
did you turn around and close a giveaway and open up one?
Nope, not yet.
Why not? Because you're a minute late.
I know.
Because Solania is getting the bundle on my stream.
Selenia getting it on his stream.
Yeah, that's right. So, and the good thing about that is I just walk over here and then trade it to her.
I gotta drop some weight.
Woohoo.
And I will pull that in just a moment after I
So
drop.
why are you inside of a dungeon right now?
Because we're talking about the topic of player dungeon single spawner idea. Let me do this giveaway first.
Oh.
Giveaway, and I will get it to whoever it is when I come out of the dungeon.
Yeah.
And that winner is Thradia. Congratulations, Thradia. I will mail you that in just a moment. Well, let's head on down. And let's just see if that spawner is visible. Come on. There we go.
So you want like for the single spawner idea? Is this more of like I want to choose specific mobs to spawn?
I believe he wants to be able to put multiple spawners in the
like multiple mob types within a
yeah,
same
well,
room?
you can read it and
single spawn encounters in dungeons would have loot and XP, more loot than average on boss encounters, make the spawner statues but only viewable to the person who placed them. Create a point system based on dungeon signs to limit the number you can place.
Now, again, single spawner, as far as I understand, these are all single spawners. So, I mean, I don't, but he has a picture there that we'll get to in a moment. What I'm looking for is, oh, the totem is actually visible there still.
That would be me coming over and entering your dungeon and saying, which way do I need to go?
Forward.
Forward? Okay, here, let me jump into your dungeon.
I want to see how my
Man.
Bengal tiger, my snow tiger is working
Enter
here.
dungeon or enter sample dungeon.
Enter dungeon.
Team up so you can find them? Hell no. Hell no. Hold on. No idea what Laz is doing in here, so
I'm fighting trolls. Fighting bridge
so I'm
trolls,
going
brethren.
straight.
These suckers pack a punch, and my tiger is just doing dick over there.
Well, this is easy, man. What are you talking about? Hey, how did
Yeah.
that hit me? So what are you trying to do in here, Laz? That's a real question.
I was actually just looking at the spawner. But apparently my tiger isn't doing a whole lot of anything. He's just standing over here in the corner,
Oh.
dicking around with things.
Well, I
Oh,
want to
because
say I
I
think
didn't set him
Chris
too aggressive.
borked.
That's
I think
why.
Chris borked my barding stuff to where I'm not doing the things that I should be doing. Oh, what the fuck? Because I'm not taking any damage yet. I'm
I
like
don't know how
taking
you're
like
not taking any damage.
Okay, finally that rock hit me. Hey, get back! What the fuck?
Anyway, the whole point was just to come down and see the spawner.
Okay. Oh, I finally took some damage. So where's the spawner at?
Over on the other side of the room.
No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Oh, look at this. He came out the other way, which is really funky. He came all the way around. There he goes, and he leashed back.
I'm still fucking confused. I can't run forward. Okay. Dun dun dun. I did not die. Ha ha! I lived.
That just looked funny. There he goes. Goodbye.
I lived.
And I don't know what the hell's going on with my character here. Why is my character all black?
What are you talking about? You act like there's no bugs in this game, man.
Yeah, well, come look at my
No
characters.
bugs.
Yeah, maybe you don't see it.
How many bugs did we uncover yesterday just with fucking putting items on a lot?
There we go. Yeah. I guess my glow changes me to a darker skinned dude than not.
Oh yeah.
You see what's going on there?
Yeah, change. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like, oh. Is it the glow? Swap gear again, and then just remove your mug. Put your mug in your inventory. Okay, that was not a substantial change in your skin color, but changing gear is a substantial change in your skin color.
Yeah, yeah.
And why is your hand translucent?
I don't see that. Anyway,
Your entire body's translucent. What the fuck?
I might have to do with something
Oh
I'm
wait, maybe
wearing.
that's related to night vision.
I'm not using night vision.
No, I was.
Oh, all right. Well, headed back up to the lot.
And that's only like a dozen bugs right there. Oh, Laz has a frog ring on.
I shouldn't. We'll check that out when we get back. I should have 2
Yeah.
BMC rings on there.
I don't know, man.
I may
Your
have
gear.
I may have a jump ring on. That might be it. We'll find out in a minute when we get back up here.
Laz's gear. It's like
There
takes
we
him so
go.
long to get back to the set. I mean, it's like
Hey, I'm sitting before you are.
I don't know what you're
Right.
talking about.
Actually,
See,
I
you're
gotta.
standing.
I
Now
stood
you're
back
doing
up.
weird things.
Yeah. What do I have on? I have a metal ring of Theramid +9, and then I've got
Ring of the Cuddlekin.
Cuddlekin. That's what's doing it. Yeah, okay. So it's a Cuddlekin ring, which is the jump ring. Yep, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Bum 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 bum. All rise.
That's what it is. So anyway, I don't get what, I mean, I can understand hiding the spawners, but the idea that make a single spawn, and again, he's got this picture here where the single spawner, he's got it listed, with you can put multiple things on the spawner, I guess. So, basically make one spawner that allows you to do all the spawns, is what I'm getting the drift of here. So you can put one spawner down and you can spawn whatever you want off of that single spawner. I don't know. One way or the other, I would like to be able to do multiple stuff in the room, whether it be different spawners or not. Let's get Threadia her loot bundle. Before I forget. And you know what I did forget? I forgot to do a game key giveaway after the race there, so I will do that in
You had
just
a
a
race?
minute. Yes, thanks to Bridget Royal.
Why, thank you, Bridget Royal. Did Bridget Royal give me any tokens today to where I need to?
Not that I'm aware of, but we're gonna close that giveaway, pick ourselves a winner. And Econdas. Gonna get himself. I also got to open up the other giveaway. Got to open up the other giveaway again, and then we'll see what Econdas has got. Okay, streamer bundles are back open. Let's see what we've got for Econdas. Econdas, you're going to get yourself a copy of... Scroll down. Eventide 3, Legacy of Legends. Eventide 3, Legacy of Legends for Econdas. I believe that's a $9.99 game, currently on sale for $2.49. Yeah, for 2 cents. Congratulations to Econdas.
So did you cover like the Tweeterverse already as well?
Yes, Tweeterverse, double XP.
And you covered the fact that I had to connect to a VPN in order to get to the game server?
I did that. He is Jack is connected to Florida, thanks to me. It says, use your VPN, connect to Florida. And of course that works like a charm because Texas has got all sorts of problems. But
yeah.
Let's talk about removing single items listed by others on vendors. How about that?
No. Hold on. Remove single items listed by others on the vendor.
Because I know I could use this.
Kiasma wants to say that he usually grants vendor listing access to many players, but there is no way to remove only a single item listed by others. Hope we'll have an option to tidy up that vendor instead of using the ban option to remove all items from a specific player.
Yeah, aside from the fact that you actually have to ban said person from the lot in order to do that, or the vendor. Ban the world. That's right. Ban. Get out that hammer. Get out that ban hammer.
Yeah. I wonder what the temperature is outside right now.
It's cold for you.
Oh, I mean, anything below 80 is cold for me. It is the
You have a different threshold. Let's see what
27
mine says.
degrees, and the real feel is 18 with a wintry mix for the next 4 hours.
Yeah, currently at 81. Currently at 81.
Yeah.
I might go swimming today.
And then Heather is messaging me right now.
Oh, Heather. Isn't she in a different state now? Yes, she is.
Yes. So she is checking up on me.
Oh, making sure you can survive on your own.
Whatever. Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I'm skipping eating.
So how many of you have had the need to actually want to remove something that somebody put on one of your vendors?
I have this need all the time because Laz keeps on putting crap on my vendors.
Yeah. Keep putting all those scrolls on your vendors. I know.
I label the vendor as cheap scrolls, and then Laz puts like dragon stew and shit on it. So yes, I need to remove that crap off of my vendors. Yes, but I mean, this is something that needs to happen. It is a great wish list item for removing single items. Prior to them doing that, I would love for them to actually do the allowing vendors to put bulk items, set the individual per item price, and let customers come by and play with the slider bar on said items. That way,
let's also add reprice items without having to take them off your vendor
that's
and
correct.
relisting
Yes.
them.
Yeah, that right there is 3 quality of life items on
repricing
on
items.
vendors.
Yeah, repricing items town-wide on your vendors so that if you have multiple vendors in a town,
that would be
you
4.
don't have to. Yeah, because I know I've got plenty of places where I have multiple vendors with same items, and just setting that price on said vendors would make life a whole lot easier. David, are you listening? David's like,
No.
I got enough shit on my plate. I got enough shit on my plate.
Hey, or we could always say things like completing a single game system, completing, fully functioning, fully developed.
Remember, Chris recently promised to promise less and finish more. So he's going to start promising less stuff and finishing it to 100%. So he says.
We haven't actually covered that yet.
I believe we did.
No, that was in the video, and we haven't gotten to that timestamp yet.
Promise less.
We have not gotten into the 33 minutes into said video.
33 minutes was the vision stuff. I'm looking for promise less. That was in a tweet, I thought.
That's actually at 39 minutes.
39 minutes. That's right. Okay.
See?
Okay.
We
I had to look
haven't
it up.
gotten to that. We
39
have not
minutes. All right.
discussed those things.
Maybe we'll get
we,
to those things tomorrow.
maybe because yeah, we're still queued up at the Shroud Vision stuff.
Yes, we need to get that. But meanwhile, let's get to the next topic because this one is quite interesting. And well, I know I've had it happen to me. I know you've all had it happen to you, and most of you don't even want it to happen at all. But apparently, somebody wants to be able to force this to happen. So.
What? The ability to enter an overworld encounter by clicking on the creature.
Yes. Rinaldi really wants to.
The
battle
overworld
those.
encounters have a propensity to abduct my avatar when I don't want to enter the encounter. Well, they also seem to purposely ignore me when I want to enter the encounter.
But of course.
Yeah. It would be very nice to just click on the
That's what I
overworld
said,
creature
Tina,
to enter the
but
encounter.
we didn't play the video.
Yeah. We didn't play the video, so we haven't actually heard it from the horse's mouth.
We actually covered the bullet points while we were doing the Avatars Express the other day. That's right.
Yes. We have not gone into said video.
Gotta love what's going on the radio lately. Apparently, the whole point of putting the show on the radio isn't working.
What?
Well, yeah, last few days I noticed we've got quite a few listeners out there. When the show goes on, all the listeners, not just some, all the listeners log out. And then immediately after the show, all the listeners log back in again. I don't know. And it's funny because I don't know whether it's got to do with just the switch over that we're dropping the listeners.
I don't know, man. It's all you. But so that actually, like, the ability to enter the overworld map by clicking on the creature actually makes it a lot of sense, in the sense that we currently have a very weird behavior when you enter an overworld encounter.
Well, finish what he's got to say because he's got a little bit more to add to that.
Yeah. If this were implemented, I would not have to run around the creature for seemingly a long time before it finally aggroes to me and grants me entry. I am not requesting that entry into an overworld encounter be granted only by clicking on the creature. Rather, I would like to see the current aggro entry system remain, but add the ability to click on the creature to enter the encounter immediately. What?
And he kind of, what he's saying is he doesn't want it just to be, he doesn't want them to eliminate the, the aggro system that's there, that they will drag you in if you get too close. He wants to leave that. He just wants the addition. And he kind of says if you leave the encounter, you have a short timer where they won't engage again. But I'm sure he kind of, you've run into the problem where you're running by something, and the one really good example of that was the Troll Bridge guys out in Cooper's Pass area,
where you sit there dancing in front of them, waiting for them to aggro. You
can sit there and run circles around them for an hour before they would aggro on you. And then some newbie would just run right on up while you're trying, and they get aggroed immediately and get dragged right in and steal your damn scene, you know.
Well, so the issue there actually becomes like twofold. One, if the mob, like on the overworld map, aggroes onto you, that means that every mob within that scene should be on an alert status, right? Whereas if you sneak up on a mob and you enter the scene, that should actually start off all the mobs inside that scene in a passive state.
So that you can sneak attack.
So that way you can sneak attack. Because otherwise, if you're like, we'll use bandits as an example. You run across a bunch of bandits. If they are chasing you down, you know what? They should all be aware that, hey, this guy's in the scene and they should be aggroed. And Whereas, like, if you sneak up on a bandit, you know what? You find them all sitting there in front of the campfire. Some of them are like lounging around doing whatever.
Doing
So
their
you change
special
the
dances and drinking
exactly.
and carousing and all that good stuff.
Maybe one of them's like in the outhouse dropping something.
Dropping a deuce.
Maybe someone's in there like with a chicken that's getting choked. I don't know. Yeah, no step on the snake. Sneak. Selenia bangs her shield like a dinner bell. But yeah, I mean, if you change the state on how you enter the scene, it changes the dynamic. Hi there, Lily. How you doing? Oh, no, you're not supposed to eat that because no, Lily. No.
I eats. I eats. It dangles. I eats.
Yeah, no shit. Hi, Lily. How are you doing? Meow to you too.
But go to the next post in this one because this really throws you off as well.
Okay. Are you talking Rinaldi's post?
Yeah. Crandall
I'm
the
not
Fool.
sure. Huh?
Crandall the Fool.
Hi, Crandall the Fools. I'm not sure that I understand the point you are making, but after reading my
Crandall
original
the
points,
Fool. Would you read his post?
The same argument was used for various pass instances. Now that we have major teleporting, I'm not sure why the bypass is still there. Was it to make the overall game less challenging? If so, the less than the 10 plus instances do the opposite. To me, there's still not enough overall encounters.
And then I agree with Rinaldi's next one, which is I don't understand. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Crandall the Fool is like, why don't we make all these optional versus getting pulled in? It's like, no, he wants to manually click the instance to get into it.
Yes, whereas the passes were allow you to bypass and only click to get you in. Where you used to be forced to actually, and you still had to click to get in, but again, there was no drags you in.
Yep.
But I also want to state that one of the problems that Rinaldi might be having is the fact that the NPC on the overworld either needs to be looking at you. If you walk behind him, he doesn't see you. That is an actual mechanic. So if you're standing there running around behind him and he's not seeing you, well, he's not going to aggro on you. So, yes. I mean, if you're running circles around him and he's not seeing you, well, then that's another point. But
that's where on Pooh's like,
DT, have a good meeting.
Creature not being response time is sometimes a random bug. Yeah. No one can replicate it. It's there. Only happens randomly 75% of the time.
Yes.
Oh,
only randomly.
There's your Doritos.
Nom.
But yeah, it to me, change the states. Passive, active, fix it, and allow. I mean, that passive means that you had to click in order to get into the scene. You're gonna sneak attack those fuckers. And Lily's trying to eat the strings.
Yeah, my cat likes to do that. I'm wondering. Oh, there he is. He's under my desk. I was gonna say.
See, Lily's got the string.
I strangle you. I strangle you.
I had to pull out the Sherpa lined hoodie today because it's cold outside. Okay,
meanwhile,
but it is time for us to get out of here.
Wrapping things up. That's right. Wrapping things up here on NBNN till tomorrow. And maybe we'll get to those videos tomorrow. Then again, maybe not. But meanwhile, make sure you're raffled up. Make sure you're bundled up. Last chance you're going to get for this before we go ahead and close those out.
I already
I'll give you all just a couple seconds.
I closed it, and Selenia is victorious again.
Really? Very cool.
And Andrea.
KOS. All right, here we go.
Andrea. Oh crap.
Selenia with another win.
Andrea, I think this is a valid key. It's for Lorelei.
And Shadow Storm 681. Congratulations, you are the winner. Let's
There
see
you
what
go.
you get for a mystery game key.
And let's
You
go see
are
how much
going to
Lorelei
get-
is for right now.
You're going to get a copy of Cook, Serve, Delicious 2.
Ooh,
Cook,
$12.99.
Serve, Delicious 2. An intense restaurant simulation on Steam. And that is
Restaurant
normally,
simulation.
yes, Cook, Serve, Delicious 2. Normally $12.99. They're currently on sale for the Lunar New Year sale.
Look at that. Look at what Lily did just now.
Just snapped it?
No,
Or
this white
She
shit
put-
coming out of it.
Oh, she pulled the cotton through the covering. Yeah.
And she, it's like, what the hell, Lily?
A Shadow
need to go find
Storm,
a lighter to go fix it.
congratulations to you. Selenia, congratulations to you. I'll get those prizes right out. But meanwhile, we got to get out of here. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you for Fruck Awesome Friday tomorrow.
Bye-bye.